Hello? Okay. It seems to be working. This time, I'll be doing a different thing. Like, as you can say, I brought him last time, and it was a disaster. That's basically what I was saying. But now everything should be better, and we won't have any problems this time. We'll be just reading, I guess. But we'll just see how it turns out to be. Well, let's just begin this. Hold on. It took me quite a while to set everything up. Yeah. There we go. Let's just begin this. And hope everything will be fine. Now, last time, the mention of the Great Departure. Yeah, that was dangerous last time. Huh. Guess I repeated that. Okay, let's just do this. God, here we go again. November 28th, the Supreme Court of Judiciary defendants at 80 Chamber of 5. Back here again, I guess.
Excellent work, Ryanosuke. That was superb. Ah, my heart was in my mouth the entire time. It was almost unbelievable. I mean, looking at you in there. You were drenched in sweat, your eyes were popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth.
Oh, really? Like I know what up about this game.
It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you would start finding inconsistencies in the testimonies. I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer.
Uh, okay, sure, fine, no problem. I just hope that nobody else will decide to interfere. For some reason, they started to act a lot lately and interfering with my projects. I hope nobody will interfere with it this time. Let's just get ahead with this thing. Basically, we talked a bit, me and a friend of mine. We decided that both of us are gonna play this game. And he decided to do voice acting. I decided to do the character who I'm controlling as, which is where is it? Oh. Not in here. Okay. Basically, yeah. I was supposed to be Ryanosuke Naruhodo, if that's how you say it correctly. But the entire recording session was a mess. I'm not sure how to do voice acting as well. So he decided to help me, and now he will be voicing Ryanosuke. Though, there is a thing I must do right now, so give me a second. It will not take long. I just need to do file checkups and then we can continue with this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I accidentally pressed the thing. But everything should now be okay for me to continue. So, yeah, let's hope everything will be, well, not stupid, I guess. Let's just continue. Accident was here, so, yeah.
Forget it. It's terrifying. If I can get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again. Anyway, looks like we've exposed your phantom lady at last.
Gee, took a while. Yeah, but what the heck?
Miss Giselle Brett, a student from Great Britain, is she? That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along. Yes, you have, haven't you? I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I am sure of. Yes, I can see that. So, about this young gentlewoman.
Yeah, who even is she exactly? I kind of forgot. I have her in here. No, I have. That must have been the dream of Takisuchi Ochi, Nicholas-san, Sananga, Nosa, and Kurakuta. Interesting. I guess I'll just continue forward with what I got.
Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. Did you see what happened with that? No, I didn't see any of it. I was just on my way out of the restaurant myself. Then, on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor. I just left bent down and picked it up.
Then there was the shot. How delightful.
I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had came from. The waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet. And he burrowed me into some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen. I was thinking about the detective. He apprehended the suspect without a moment's delay. Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I had no idea what happened outside in the dining area.
Well, that's intriguing. So, how did Giselle Brett get out of there? Especially with my character basically being stuck. Oh, there you are. Hold on a second. Who's talking? Oh, it's those two again.
Professor Mikotoba. Well, it seems I was right. The pair of you make an outstanding team. You exceed my expectations, I have to say. Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so that I won't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial. our modern country still in its infancy, while justice system even more so. Which is why I firmly believe that we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your stay to Great Britain being cancelled. Well, it makes no difference. Lawyer or otherwise, if I'm a kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life, I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway. What? What are you saying, Cosmo? So that's your stance. I was afraid you would feel that way. Cosmo! Well then, looks like it all comes down to you, young man. To me? Yes, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I must say, I very much want to know the truth myself. After all, I have a personal connection to this case.
What?
Come to think of it, then he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim? Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, Dr. John H. Wilson was a visiting professor at UMA, and was I who invited him. Oh, I see. No, I didn't know that before. Anyway, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, and a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible. But let's not forget who we're going up against. The gentlewoman was involved in this burrow with to extraordinary lengths to harm. Yes, and I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to quash your case. But I've no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight, right to the last. Best of luck. Thank you. Now then, I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think we may need.
What's going on now?
Of course. Good luck, Kazuma-sama.
Wait, what's going on now? There's something. And there she goes.
Defend that order! Coward, recess is over. Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once. It's time. Let's get back to it, partner. Let's go in there and deal with the decisive blow before those old fossils know what's hit them.
Good idea! I'll look after that!
Kazuma? What? Thank you. Really. What for? Well, if you hadn't said you believe me, then I'm fairly sure I'd already been found guilty by now. Look, I have faith in you. As a lawyer, and as a friend. Coming for you, that means a lot. If I'm found guilty in this trial, he's really going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is. But this isn't just Babel anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose. Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial. You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yume Cafeteria on University Street. Well then, with an extra large portion, of course.
I suppose we're going back. Okay, yeah. Isn't it about calling up Yarin Court, which is really cultural too? I suppose we're going back here. Oh, what's going on? Okay.
The court hereby resumes the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Prosecution Ouchie, have you managed to subpoena the witness?
Yes, Your Excellency. Against all odds. Thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution is now under painful scrutiny from the government.
Sorry. Let the government scrutinize. That's their job. It's nothing to worry about.
It's highly unlikely that the good relations with forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. Will you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new tree breaks down and our nation founders?
I don't really care, so... I don't know what I think, but... He's basically only here for the voice acting, and that's it. After that, he basically can't say much. He's a child, so... Other than that, I would say... that I don't care. Because it's just a game.
Again, terribly sorry. The friendships between our nations is really so fragile. And the tree is a war of the paper it's written on. We'll have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke.
What do you mean?
A secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses. Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England?
Shut up! Shut up, you shut up, rookie boy! You and your friend know nothing. Nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in.
Like I said, I don't give a crap. Because I don't care about this. Like, at all. So yeah.
Our aligning ourselves with the great world power will become as strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical.
God, I wanted to check something! Okay, we're fine.
Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures.
Like I said, I don't give a shit.
I won't deny that I'm no expert, I'm just a student. And one who could arguably study hard too. But sitting here, now, in our Supreme Court, there's one thing that I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all.
Eh,
Well said, Renosuke. Despite wide-eyed look of terror.
Little brats!
Thank you, Council! This court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exists solely for the pursuance of truth. With that in mind, the trial will now resume, the next witness taking the stand.
I hope I won't have to deal with multiple people again. That was bullshit.
The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Giselle Brett.
Yes. Your Excellency!
Is your head okay? What the fuck? Ah, whatever. Oh! Oh. She is indeed something.
Bah, what a delight it is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan. And from such a distant land.
Tea! Someone bring English tea! In England, no discussions take place without tea.
Are these guys morons?
Is that true? No idea.
So, would we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the court?
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosanaga. I've been brought undercover as the head waiter.
Yes, we know about all about you, already.
Inspector Hosanaga! Well, your manners. In England, it's always ladies first. Is that true? No idea.
Okay, those are just morons. Like, I can't see anything worse than this. Like, what the heck?
More importantly, a little earlier today you said something to me. As to the powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of.
Oh, yes, I think I did, didn't I?
Yet your description for this amazing sight was simply a woman. Sorry, Brainovsky, but powers of observations aside, the powers of description are sorely lacking.
Guilty. So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please.
I wonder what voice you will do. I'm kind of interested. Oh. This is... What? Devil-loving fuck. Translation, please? None of us can understand this. Guess I'll just keep him on hold for now. It will take more time to think for the voice at least. And everyone's in silence because of this idiot.
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but... What?
And everyone agrees with me. Finally. Oh. Yes? What is going on? What the fuck is this?
The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England.
I guess this will just be on hold for now?
She's a visiting research student, certainly enrolled in Yume University's medical facility. Faculty, not facility. Sorry.
Oh my! What a rare treat to hear the Duke set out her delightful language of the British people. I don't understand the word you said, but it was as beautiful as a hummingbird song.
As far as I can tell. The detective is translating her words faithfully enough.
Yes, I agree.
Well, he's on hold for now. Good luck.
You will obviously do well in England. You do fine in England, Cosmo. Your English doesn't rile you at all, does it? Nor you. You've clearly been paying attention in your English classes, Reynovsky. The court thanks the beautiful lady for taking the stand. Now, we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Brett. 3 days ago, at a restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct?
Okay, lady, what's going on? Why can't they just speak normally? I... Normally, no, and the other guy got. Can't understand this. What does the history say? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is worse.
She says, yes. This could take some time. So, even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese.
Okay, what the heck?
She would like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She said that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately. Interesting. And you're the one who engineered her escape? I was just following special orders from the borough.
Oh, now, dear lady, would you like to be so kind as to cast your eyes over this photographic print? Seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your repellent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
It's her. It's legit, can't be anybody else. Wait, give me a second. It's impossible that it can't be her. Like, if that's fine, impossible because of game logic. Those two guys don't seem to have anything related, and the one who was actually next to the victim, now they're telling that she is not anything related in this chicanery. Like, the heck? No. She did it. She killed him. With a second gun. Because, obviously, me, as I am playing the main character, can't be guilty of anything as then playing the Somnium Files a while back. I know how games work. And I've been in a couple of murder mysteries. Maybe now I can actually try and do this. Good, at least good.
Apparently, it was very frightening and sorrowful sight. You mean to say? Yes, it would appear the lady did witness the crime. The very moment with the accused standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood.
Oh, that's just bullshit. It just confirms my suspicion. Now back to this.
Order in the court!
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Well, it looks like it's clear now. Clear who our real enemy is.
Yeah, like I said, it's the guilty one. That girl, she's all correct. This little motherfucker is the guilty one. Of all of those idiots, she's the one that killed him. There's nothing else now.
Unfortunately, I'll have to ask you to formally testify if you please. Can you tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you described?
Okay, we're gonna get testimony. The frightening and sorrowful sight. Oh, okay.
I arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. Professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak. After a while, the accused came to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. I didn't carry a gun myself, so obviously it couldn't have been the culprit.
Oh, that's a lie. Yes. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake, so we weren't ready for this. Hold on. Let me do this.
This is a condemning testimony indeed.
There we go, yes.
No, I didn't do any kind of argument with the professor at all.
Objection!
What now?
Quiet, you filthy wretch! Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard. And look at this Snow White angel.
Fun fact. Prosecutor Ouchie. Have you ever heard of the sentence, looks can be deceiving? Whatever. He's an idiot.
I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe.
Oh. You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke. You must not blurt out when you're guilty like that. That's a lesson you need to learn.
Oh, but he's so annoying.
course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and the two witnesses who testified before and reported back to the bureau. It was decided that Miss Quirk was not involved, so I let her go. The testimonies of the last two were completely worthless. However, well, even so, on the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. As you can see, there is no about her person where she could conceal a firearm.
Yeah. If we're gonna be serious here, she got this giant thing. Like, there's this giant hat and the swan on top of the hat. And I hope that's not a real swan because that will be animal cruelty. Anyway, with those two things combined, she can hide a gun easily on her person. With barely needing anything to prove. Yes.
I would think she could hire a guy almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to.
I don't expect that location, but yes.
Unless and until the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon can be shown, this is moot.
There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide it from.
What about the giant hat? As I explained, this giant monstrosity of a thing.
Those are the witness's own words on the matter. Ah, that's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift up her dress, I could prove it.
The dress. The dress. I don't want to think about that.
Don't think about doing anything rash, Ryunosuke. I didn't fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day. How about that? Which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes, that's what we need to prove now. And to do so, we'll need to put her testimony apart.
Oh, yes, she does have a giant dress.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness. Yes, Your Excellency?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't kidding. She has a giant ass dress. What the heck? Oh my god. I get faster dialogue for this crap. Okay, now I can fast book check boxes. Oh, I enjoyed late lunch. I guess I was unable to eat, so I got these things. After I got these from the week, I decided to go into a fierce argument. And not long afterwards, I kissed the professor's gun in China before my eyes. I didn't carry guns, I always I could have been the culprit. I guess we'll start from here.
Yes! I never got into an argument with the professor. All I did, when I noticed him, was go over and say hello. Please don't get angry with me.
wasn't directing that retort to you. It was meant for the lady next to you. But anyway, as I said, I did not argue with the professor. I'm afraid your words are in vain. Sorry. Miss Bird does not appear to speak Japanese. No, of course not. Japanese is such a cumbersome language anyway. English is the future. Must all Sopiku Igorish.
What the fuck is that word? Huh? Yeah, we already saw this. He's an idiot. Ah, well. Yes, 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 yes. We established that. Yes. Yes, we just thought he's just an idiot that doesn't know how to speak. So you are fine, everything's fine. It's fine for you to be confused about this idiot, even I don't know what that means. However,
I wonder if the prosecution will feel the way forever. Or only in the presence of a beautiful woman. Oh, that beautiful woman is telling blatant lies with a completely straight face. I have to find something that would unravel her testimony. No matter how slightly insignificant it may be. Anyway, it seems that after the argument, the accused briefly returned to his own seat. Apologizing for what you said, doesn't it? Yes. I still had some coffee to drink. Next time you got up after that was when I had finished my coffee and stood up to leave.
oh my god. Come on, you took the gun and shot him.
Yes!
Like I said, I did not shoot that gun! And like I say, there's no point repeating that assertion over and over. I wasn't expecting to be attacked by my own side. Nevertheless, defendant, you can't deny that when the shot rang out in the restaurant, you had the gun in your hand. Well, yes, that's true, but well, I never speak of the gun I saw on the phone next to the professor as I was leaving the restaurant. In fact, yes, there was someone much closer to the victim than me at the time.
Yeah. They just like to turn to the problem. You guys have to know. What is that?
There was someone much closer than the victim to me at the time. The highly suspicious lady in the stand. I will do you, dirty rotten scoundrel. Dirty? Oh, baseless accusations could very well cause an international incident, boy. It seems to me your accusation is just as baseless as ours. What nonsense! The lady is merely stating what she saw. This is already an international incident as far as I'm concerned anyway.
Okay, the gun job is second in corporate. Touch me with Wilson. Please. Hey. Hey, what? Is it just me or does it seem like it's a different steak? Uh-huh. There we go. Please save in here. Can I ask what's up with this? If she was the one who ate it, then why is the professor with the beef steak? It's for impossible for him to eat. That means that the scene was tampered.
Yes!
Oh, okay. What's wrong? Oh, what's wrong? Okay. Oh, I guess I just...
Yes!
Press it.
After 2 p.m., in fact. That's really quite a late lunch, isn't it?
Objection!
You don't keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? Late lunchlians are en vogue. Isn't that right?
Oh, hey, hold on, wait. It's actually legible. I don't think that's actually legible. Okay. Voice. Okay. Yeah. It's it up. Hands up. Okay, keep it.
No.
Now,
Decisive English. No. Has quite a sting to it. The gentlewoman is currently working in the victim's research laboratory, it seems. So it was apparently a daily occurrence that they would lunch together. But on the day in question, the victim had another appointment at the clinic first. Yes, which we can prove from the medical report, because it was submitted as evidence earlier. That's right. Despite the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late. Yes, that all makes perfect sense.
such wonderful logic. What a shining example of English intelligence at this fine gentlewoman is.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Well, why not schedule the meeting earlier than 2? Or at least before the appointment entirely, like what the heck?
So you both arrived at the restaurant. What happened next?
The steak. And which one is the steak?
Yes!
Was unable to eat, you say? And it was because he had just had a tooth removed at the hot tub clinic, correct? That's right. You're supposed to actually check with a witness before answering. Was Miss Brett aware of that fact? It seems so, yes. She heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment. So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett? That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after horrifying events. After the horrifying events. Exactly as it was left.
Dear me, what a harrowing experience. To have traveled to a distant island on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady. I swear I will crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible plight.
So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to drink or eat at all. That's right. Other than some carbonated water. Just water? Yes, the professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. It appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each.
They each raised a glass of carbonated water.
What do you think, Wernerski? About the witness's last statements?
Well, everything's important. Just hide it.
The last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case.
Well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound bearing,
You're fine. I know what's going on.
The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. Defense calls for the witness's last statement to be formally added to the testimony.
A side start, counsel.
Very well, Miss Brett. Canada people just said to be added to your official testimony. Loudly, she said. That was brilliant, Cosmo. I'm going to remember that one. Which one? The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase. But, oh, there are some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Brainovsky.
We're fine with me.
But I ordered a beef steak for myself. And the professor and I said cheers over a glass of carbonated water.
And we established not here. This. And we're saying it wasn't touched at all. For fuck's sakes! God! God! I can't change the controls to something better. In a second. Ah, deconfiguration. This. This. And the pause. Let hold the pause, baby. Yes. Now. Save the goddamn game. Ah. Wait, I fucked up for a second. Hold on. Hold on, I fucked up for a second. Oh, God damn it. Ah, whatever.
Yes!
Okay, fine. Oh, God. Oh my God.
That's it. Let me just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print. Just a short while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That was exactly as it was left. That's correct, the lady says.
Oh, there's only one left ball, so yes.
Well, that is, it's odd, very odd.
Hear me. What's odd is the defendant's inability to express itself.
Rowanowski, what is it about the print that looks odd to you? Well, obviously, it's the shears.
Cheers?
Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheese over a glass of water. If that's true, there should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1.
Yes, and there's only one glass.
Oh. But quite right, Counsel. There's only 1 glass pictured here.
Objection!
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over minutiae? What possible difference does the presence of absence of a glass make over on this case?
Objection!
Minute, you say? Could it be that the detective here removed the glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence? Of course not. would never do something so reckless. But there should have been 2 glasses on the table. Are you going to try to tell me you can clink with only 1? You're quite right. I sadly took 2 glasses to the table.
What's up with her? What's going on? Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, we're doing that. Not spoken English, so give me a second. It will be fine, you know. I'll just like go back, so yeah. Go on ahead.
Inspector! What did the lady say? It would seem that was Miss Brent who took the glass from the table. What? It was also terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that I've been there at all, she's saying. Good gracious!
What is she? Oh! Okay, we got it. Come on in. Come on.
Sorry.
Hey, we got progress.
There! I was already shut the court before. He is of no consequence at all.
Oh, please.
You must remember that this student had just murdered his slouchy companion before her very eyes. Who could blame her for concealing a glass or 2 in her state of disarray?
That's absurd.
Oh, really? So do we take it that you're going to accuse this vulnerable, young and beautiful woman of mischief?
What?
Oh, no. This can't be put down as to mischief.
I would like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Just hold on first. We got English.
It would seem that she slipped into a small handbag she was carrying. A handbag, you say? Yes, Your Excellency. A small handheld pouch commonly carried by well-to-do women in England.
So, the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene now. However, the fact remains that this glass has absolutely no bearing on this case. This student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning. By the end, it comes to nothing. No more contentious accusations. You've wasted enough time already.
Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed this glass. I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement? Yeah, well, I don't know really. If you want to pursue this matter further, we're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance. Yes, you're right. So she took the glass away from her hand and then her bag. Is there a deeper significance there?
plastic bag or nothing. Definitely not nothing, because there's a reason why we're here. The bag. Why is the bag an option? Oh! Ah, you cheesy, cheesy idiot.
Wait, that I put the glass in their handbag, you say?
Yes, they're trying to keep up. But I've been explained to the court that all English gentlewomen carry handbags for small items.
Let me see. A little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. But what you forgot to mention was her handbag, in which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun. Right. Hold on, partner. I had a feeling you'd pick up on that too.
Yeah, like why the bag was an option in the first place? Because the gun is still relevant to the case.
Do you mean Syrian, you vile blackguard?
It's really very simple. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant's floor. As he didn't fire the gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will.
Yeah, I already mentioned the second gun. Like a while ago.
Damn, can't seriously be suggesting.
Inspector Hasanaga! Yes? Did you not search Miss Giselle Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? No, sir. I did not. As I thought. In other words, another gun. The one that was actually used to kill the professor. Could have been hidden in Miss Giselle Brett's handbag.
Ow!
Yes, okay! And I thought it was gonna be the fucking dress. Or the hat. The handbag. Sure. Actually, I haven't seen one. In a while, like, I used to wear one I remember, but it's been a while back. Whatever. Let's continue.
Or.
What is the meaning of this, Inspector?
Depending on what, Prosecutor Opchi.
Why on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag and showed you the contents at that time? Thanks to your bungling incompetence, now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations.
Really work, partner.
Yes, I know. We already established that there are two guns. Whatever.
Now I have the chance to expose the real woman behind the mask. Do I think so, Cosmo?
Oh, God. He's dying again. Oh, my God.
Well, what a sorry situation. Clearly you have no faith in the police. As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because it was unnecessary.
What now? What?
Unnecessary in what way? I have to thank the student lawyer, really. A piece of evidence here that I have completely forgotten about.
Seriously? You forgot. Whatever.
This photographic print.
Oh. So it's a kid. Okay, okay. So I was right. I was right in the beginning. It's in her hat. Oh, what the heck? What's this? And, huh, you know, the bag is see-through, which is interesting.
This print is of a photograph that I have thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. As I can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag. Well, I never can see right through what's inside. That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment. But the contents are clearly visible. Exactly. So there was no need to search the lady's hand. Now, had been gone inside, it would have been immediately obvious. Ah! As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Thank you for helping to prove that. Now, Rhoda-san.
Ah! And he's dead. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Give me the print. Give me the print. I need the print immediately. The only one that shows the victim is this one. Which you can't see the hands. I know that the last one was with there was something in his hand. In the hand, there was something. So just give me the print.
Order! Inspector Hosanna! We'll submit that print as evidence at once.
Thank you, Judge, guy, whatever.
Certainly, Your Excellency.
And I got the print. But I'm thinking about Hosanaka. Other things that occurred shows the spreads handbag on the chair by the victim's table. Hold on for a second, because I am gonna check this out. There we go. Yeah. This. That's the bag with whatever the fuck this is. And then we got this. Oh boy. I wonder what that is. Is there actually something like that? Hold on. Oh. Huh. This same bull mark. Huh, interesting.
I think I've done long enough to cross-examine the witness, counsel.
No, we're gonna cross more. My lord. It is apparent that with new evidence, we need to cross-examine more. As the game is.
The court has now been shown considerable evidence. As the photographic print just submitted into the court record appears to have no further significance. I'm satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's still the hand thing.
Indeed. There's only one logical conclusion. That the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime.
No, that's not true.
Oh, just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around. I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start.
Oh, Oh god, I got Cosmos. What the heck? No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We got this. When did he get the ball mark? As he wasn't allowed to eat any food. But the only ball mark that exists as of now is the steak. Where did he get the ball mark?
Kazuma? I'm sorry, Ryanosuke.
No, we're fine. This time was just correct.
Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue.
I don't think there is. Oh, just give me the moment and I'll do it.
What? You mean this is it?
No, it's not.
I must say, you put up quite a fight for a rookie student. But the weak are not meat, while the strong eat. You are wasting your time. There's no way to defeat true justice. The fact that you can chew to your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime I didn't commit? And Kazuma, his dreams of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers.
We're fine. For God's sake, we're fine.
Kazuma, what? Is there really no chance now for turning this trial around? You heard the judge. There's nothing about the last paragraph that the detective produced that we can contest. Which means there's no basis on which we can argue this for the trial to continue. Very well. I will now proceed immediately to the ruling.
It seems we will be able to report to the British government on time after all.
So what's the time limit for this stupid crap?
That smug little... Ryanosuke and Naruto! I will consider all the evidence placed before me. I am about to declare...
What happened now? Fine. I'll wait for this.
Wait, Your Excellency! Ryanosuke? I don't think you can rule out on this case yet.
Objection!
This amateurishness is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that a trial is over, he gives his ruling. That's the most basic protocol of the courtroom.
Yes!
Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photographic print just appeared appears to have no further significance. There's no longer any room for doubt in this matter. I must make my ruling. Now, that means if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, I mean, a ruling on the case at this time would be out of the question.
Objection!
This is laying straw clutching. Look at this photographic print. Oh, just the handbag of the gentlewoman who was carrying and they didn't question. There can be no problem with this evidence.
Except for the professor's hand.
You better know what you're doing, Ryanosuke. I understand your objection, counsel. Sir, the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court's scrutiny. However, fail to see how we can glean any new information from this handbag.
My thoughts exactly.
Not the handbag, just the other thing in the picture.
Miss Rookie's desperate wheezes? Yes, I'm desperate, but this isn't a wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it.
Very well. I will grant the defense one final opportunity.
What?
But be warned, if I'm unsatisfied by your response here, this trial will be over with immediate effect. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, that's a high stakes for a first case. Sure. I mind.
Yes, Your Excellency. So, take another look at this photographic print Inspector Hosonaga submitted before. Will identify for the code for the print. This print and see the significant detail in which you have alluded.
Hold on, I think this saved the game. No? Perfect. Let's just do this. Perfect. And
Yes!
boom. Done.
Look at this, here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist.
That is true. Looked almost like a burn of some description.
Objection!
Dear me, I was pondering what new piffle would you come out with? A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist. Clearly that has nothing to do whatsoever with the magnificent lady's handbag.
Yes, that is a burn mark. You're right. Go on, Inspector. The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination.
Wait, really? Hold on, let me check this. What's going on before? Oh, it's not written, what the heck?
It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't note it on his report.
Bro, I just had to do one sentence. For fuck's sakes.
What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? No possible way of knowing either.
Yes, we do. The ball mark is the stake.
The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark. However, as Prosecutor Auchi points out, there is a firm connection to the case can be shown. Cannot allow any further time to be spent on the precise details of this burn.
What is she saying now?
Excuse me, Your Excellency. It seems Brent has a lunch appointment with the Dean and other university staff. She would like to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
Oh, of course, Dilly. We shan't hold you up any longer.
No! Objection! She's guilty as fuck!
I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway.
What's your figure on this, Reynosuke? You believe this burn does have something to do with the case?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. If I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So, I was thinking I should keep digging. In the hope that I might uncover something useful.
Yes, you're right.
I am?
If we can just link that burn to the case. If we can do that, might be able to praise the shutting door back open again.
Just give up, Council! Can't possibly hope to do that!
Indeed! I'm afraid that without evidence, can't allow you to pursue what is little more than conjecture. But if we had evidence that irrefutably linked the burn to the victim and the victim's wrist to the case, then you would allow it. I would, yes. To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn. I was only pointing it out, but I did notice was the color changing from Miss Bright's face.
Oh, interesting.
Really? I have to find something between that burn and the case. That is the moment of truth. It's time to find some evidence that proves what that burn really means.
So, the defense will now present its evidence to the court. The evidence demonstrates an inexorable connection between the victim's burn and this trial.
This.
Yes!
What's this, Captain? Yet another print.
Yes, Your Excellency. I believe photographic prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look at the scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore. Now hurry up, Rookie. What are you trying to say? To inconvenience this poor lady any further really would be quite inexcusable. Actually, we may need you to stay with us a little bit longer if you don't mind, Miss Brett.
Exactly as you're guilty.
You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photographic print. How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded here forevermore. What? How?
Objection!
Can't fool me with your little blobs, boy! That's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean. What is in this photograph that explains the reason of the victim's burn?
I don't know. How about the exact same shape on the steak grate? Alright, fuck it.
Yes!
The beef steak! Actually, the point is the metal plate the steak was served on.
The plate!
Oh. Your Excellency, are you alright? As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate. I would guess it's some sort of trademark of La Carnival. Oh. The emblem on the plate. And the victim's burn are exactly the same shape. Now!
Reneske, you genius! You're spot on.
Which means the victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant.
Objection!
What now? I really thought I should be going over this goddamn case. But I'm 2 episodes in this. What the heck?
But if that is the case, we can can't know if it happens on the day in question or not. Could have been the day before, or the day before that. It most likely happened at some other unrelated time.
Oh,
Objection!
Sadly, Prosecutor Ouchie, the chances for that are extremely slim.
Thanks. Why?
The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hosodaga? I can imagine having missed such a terrible disaster, certainly.
What? But
I'd say, look at the picture of the wound. Now, it wasn't suffered very long ago. And, although it's not a particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just points out. It was no mild burn, that's for sure.
can you be more specific, Inspector?
Well, let's see. If the plate was around 9 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds. It's inconceivable that the victim would have let out a scream of pain then. I have been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already. I have not heard anyone scream at all. As the head waiter of the carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation.
But you... You're a detective, now, waiter!
Is yes. Okay, now, continue.
There you have it! Something isn't right here! As the detective said, anyone who burned themselves on the piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain. There's no question to that. And yet Inspector Hosonaga never heard the professor scream. Not on that day, or any day before. That's right. And that strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either. What are you suggesting? Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for anything, like 3 seconds that day, that would be beyond careless, I think, Counsel. Then the rest of the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, and the old antique stealer, all of us, without any question, have heard him scream. Don't you agree, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Well, yes, I suppose.
So, the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream? I almost don't believe it. Rainowski, do you think? Can't really be true. I've never dreamt we'd arrive at a conclusion like this. But, starting to think that maybe we've been led into a terrible trap.
Wait, what? No? What's going on?
There's only one explanation I can think of to make sense of this apparent impossibility. On the question, when he suffered the burn on his wrist, Dr. Wilson.
When he was at the burn, when he was done with the burn, and others was asleep, was already deceased. What's that?
No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on a piping hot for 3 whole seconds. That's clearly impossible. Apart from in one particular situation. Counts! Are you suggesting? Yes, it's only possible if the man was already dead.
Already?
Dead?
Then what's happened in the restaurant? Exactly.
I never know now. It's the only possible explanation. When the beef steak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table at that day, the professor was already dead.
Wait, was that? Wait. Okay, that was one. I thought we read it wrong for a second time.
That's madness!
Indeed, but so is the skate, so yeah.
Order! Please, counsel, spread this absurd notion at once. The victim was killed by a gunshot.
That's right! That's absolutely right, Your Excellency! This is just a ridiculous exploit by the rookie student! But clearly he has no grasp on the facts!
Objection!
No, Prosecutor Ouchie. It's you who has no grasp of the facts.
I beg your pardon?
As soon as it became apparent that the victim had suffered that burn while at the restaurant, this whole case was turned upside down. Or have you not grasped that yet? Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. That's true, as we now believe that the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard. It's highly likely that Miss Brett knows something about it.
And because it's no longer the gunshot, it doesn't even matter. It's redundant.
Incredible! So, but we didn't anticipate this twist of events. Sorry to say, Miss Brett, but you'll have to forget your luncheon engagement.
Your Excellency!
Justice system in our country may be in its infancy. Rest assured, always all doubt must be dispelled before I'm prepared to pass judgment. Thank you, Your Excellency.
No. What's going on?
What's that smile? Yes, of course. I would be delighted to help. Especially if it helps relations between my country and yours.
Ah, finally! Tokyo took someone up enough time, finally. You'll be helpful with me a while. Can do this later, okay? Okay!
Ah, Miss Brett! You speak Japanese?
Well, of course I do. I am studying in your country after all. What? I've been picking from an interpreter until now. My mother tongue, the Queen's English, is the most refined and elegant language in the world. As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible.
Oh, that's dumb.
seems the man in this land possesses none of the chivalrous virtues of English gentlemen. So I can see that I shall have to lower myself to communicating with you on your own level. Well, well, you are the epitome of true English gentlewoman. We're truly honored by this, the lavish consideration you so graciously afford us.
I see. Not case, Whisper. I will now ask you to testify in your own words about events leading up to the death of the victim, Dr. Wilson. So, we're finally going to hear her own words on the matter. Things look interesting, Reynosuke.
It ain't interesting. And dumb. As the game always is. Let's just begin with testimony. The victim's death.
Unfortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burned his wrist like that. By the way you brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in a toast. As far as I have heard, the postmortem report showed no other possible causes of death besides the gunshot. If there was some other way a man's life can be taken without living a choice, please do show me. And of course, this country's inferior investigative techniques probably gonna pick up on it anyway.
Wasn't she just attacking the entire country's system? Or whatever?
That most captivating and beautiful testimony will go down in the Supreme Court history. Thank you.
Easy does it. I hope this is the last time I'll have to sully my lips with the coarse tones of your unbecoming tongue. Oh, forgive me. I do hope I haven't insulted anyone.
You definitely did. Whatever.
Oh, not at all. It's a delight merely to hear you speak, dear lady. It seems very clear from testimony that this boorish talk of the events of the victim's burn is utterly irrelevant. I will be speaking to your country's Minister of Justice about what has happened here today. Minister of Justice? May that irritating little bully of a student be given the harshest punishment possible. Amen. Oh, thanks? Oh, was that a prayer then?
I'm guessing so. I don't know.
Well, you'll have to forgive the irritation, Miss Britt. And put up with the cross-examination now. I expect you noticed that this little bully of a student, as you put it, doesn't miss much. Sure, I don't need to remind you, counsel. This will be your final cross-examination in this trial. If you fail to demonstrate any problems with this witness's testimony, I'll be ruling on the case immediately. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Now you may proceed with the cross-examination.
Oh, let's just get this over with. Victim's death. marry your wedding. When you burned my steak, we were raising a toast. As far as I heard, the most important report showed no other possible cause of death besides the gunshot. The post-mortem report has nothing except for a gunshot. Chronicles and film hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma are molecule to the pass through the body. I suppose this is true. Does anyone like Pickering's Lowers or Great Ace Attorney? Of course, as much as they can investigate techniques, probably won't pick up on it anyway. It's quite interesting. I wanted to say people because I'm not sure what was the victim's occupation, but that exact occupation. The only crime of death and cause of death. I got nothing. First time, I got full nothing. I guess it's just continue from here.
Yes!
Yes, it's written here on the paperwork. Fell hemorrhage from ballistic trauma.
Yes. Luckily for all of us, a little burn on the wrist isn't going to kill us. And as there were no other signs of trauma on the victim's body to indicate some other cause of death, it can only have been the bullet from your gun that put an end to this innocent man's life.
But it doesn't make any sense. The burn must have happened straight away, when the plate was first brought to the table by the waiter. Yes, that's true. If he had cooled down ever slightly, I would be able to make a burn like that. And if the victim burned his wrist on the top plate, on the hot plate as soon as it was brought out of the kitchen, it must already have been dead at that point.
Objection!
And yet, the fact is that the victim was killed by a gunshot to the chest. And Kagura showed the court evidence to disprove that. This is a complete waste of time.
I concur. Prosecutor Archie is right. Ah.
Yes!
Outliving a trace.
If someone was shot, or strangled, or stabbed, or thrown from a height, our person's life is taken. There are always telltale traces on the body. That's right, dear lady. That says our police force has thoroughly examined the body of the deceased, there can be no doubt. Isn't that right, Inspector Hosonaga?
As I've said, I always aim for a flawless investigation. There would be physical traces with all those causes of death. That's true. But maybe there's some other way of killing someone that doesn't leave a mark. If, heaven forbid, you doubt me, young man, I'm going to have to tell everyone how exactly you think the professor did lose his life. Otherwise, I think your argument falls rather flat, doesn't it?
Oh no, perish the thought! Don't expect to switch up young lady's innocence into question. On my honor, I, Takatsuchi Ouchi, will cut down any who dares to cut such aspersions.
Alright, I'm an idiot. I can go to the court record and see the people. Authority in forensic medicine. Visiting professor of medicine. Am I smelling bullshit? Because I think I just figured it out.
Way of killing someone that leaves no trace. We need some evidence to back us up here. Yes, evidence.
Evidence. Alright, that's interesting. If I never thought of evidence for it. Hold on. I got this, hold on. Oh god. This is tiring. What if? Yeah. It has to be poison, but I don't have any evidence. But
Yes!
Inferior? What do you mean by that?
In the lands of the Great British Empire, the police store everything found at the crime scene for later examination. In this country, we investigate once, and that's the end of it. Isn't that so? Right. My carnival is open for business as usual today, just days after the incident. Exactly. Which means that even though the investigation takes a different direction, well, evidence may be lost.
what in the ever-loving fuck was that? Hasanaga was starting to die again.
This might even occur when your native detectives try to preserve the crime scene. I'm trying to be as tactful about this as I can. You understand? A killer blow. The lady is as formidable as she's beautiful.
Amazing. His action and your police may be flawed. Perhaps Prosecutor Ouchi is finally starting to see sense. I very much doubt that. So, let's talk about what Miss Brett just said. That was a moment before, but something didn't seem quite right.
Yeah, Hasanaga was fucking dying over there.
What do you think, Rinosuke? I think it's going terribly. No matter how much I press her, I'm not turning up any new information. Yes, as I suspected. She's a tough witness. We have to find a way to break her testimony. The cross-examination will be over.
But that would be...
I have to find a way.
There must be some clue somewhere to help us find a clink in her armor.
Kazuma! What, Reinosuke?
There is one thing I noticed. Something that's been bothering me.
Bothering you? You mean, about Miss Brett?
Actually, no. About the person standing next to her. Inspector Hasanalga.
Yeah, he was dying at the same time as she said, the police is shit. What the heck?
The detective?
Yes. So she reacted a little strange to Miss Brett's final test statement. I was wondering if it might be significant. If it might present an opening, maybe.
Right, I have an idea. Try pursuing her on the last statement one more time.
I think so, but
This time, instead of targeting the woman herself, let's see what we can get out of the detective.
alright then.
Wonder what Kazuma is thinking.
I don't know what's going on, but I think yeah.
I'll find out soon enough, I suppose. Once I press Miss Brett's fan on her last statement again.
Oh, back, go back there again.
Yes!
Oh, this is weird. Again.
Yes, there it is again. The detective's reaction is just the same as before. Why? Up until now, the detective has been in the stand with Miss Brett as her interpreter. But things are very different now. For this testament, the detective's just listening to what the English woman has to say. This could be a golden opportunity.
What do you mean?
If people are actually testifying, they're usually very careful not to let anything slip. However, when they're listening to someone else speak, we find they often let their guard down.
You're right.
Look at him, he's lost his own thoughts. It's time to pursue the man and his train of thought.
Sorry, pursue?
I'll explain how to do it now, Renetsky. It's all to do with the witness marker.
What marker?
Yeah, what? Am I missing something? No. It changed.
At the moment, we're focused on Miss Brett, who's the person actually making the current statement.
Ooh, that is quite interesting. I never saw that before.
But by moving the marker left and right with A, D, you can turn your attention to the other people in the stand. When you look at the other witnesses, you'll be able to pursue them with space. To catch a person at just the right time, and uncover some new information to pursue. If you ever know there's a strange atmosphere amongst the people on the stand, take a good look around.
Alright then, so first I should move the marker across with A, D. To focus on the detective. Then pursue him with space. I'll see what's on his mind. Here we go.
Wait.
Okay, now this. Ooh. Take a look around.
Oh, what the? What's the meaning of this?
And he's back down again. What the fuck? This is actually the first time I've seen any of this. What the hell? I don't recall it ever being in this gameplay either. Oh god, am I actually getting to new content? Like, there are other people that are this? What the heck? Was he just playing the inferior version of the game in third party? This is cool. I like this. It's a change.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shock you. I really was lost in his thoughts. Deeply. It looks like you were thinking something just now, Inspector. Perhaps having heard what the lady next to you had to say? If there's something you would like to say, please share it with the court.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? It's a delightful Englishwoman who's testifying at the moment. We can't find fault with her testimony, then the cross-examination should be over immediately. Oh, is that how it works? Absolutely not. But the detective is in the stand, which makes him a valid witness. Yes, not to mention the fact that he's intimately involved in the case.
Inspector Hosonaga!
Yes.
There's something to add in relation to the statement just made by Miss Britt.
Well, yes, if you don't mind, I would like to speak. The lady is right. Our country's police practices are not as modern as those used in Great Britain. Which is why I, Satoru Hosonaga, will strive to make every investigation involved in flawless. What do you really mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean. I won't have evidence lacking on my watch. I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of the crime. It's specific evidence, you see. I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. Crime scene thief? Oh, well, it looks like the lady's remarks touched a nerve there. Take this, for example. Is that... This is the bottle of carbonated water that I took to the victim's table on the day in question. And yes, it's lost all of its fizz, having been opened 3 days ago now. It was carbonated water. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, there's some left in the bottle. I can see it. One day, our police force will be among the best in the world. That time is coming, I guarantee it.
And he's back to dying. Oh my god.
Can't say I condone the witness's actions, but I don't understand the sentiment. Like I would accept this glass bottle of water as evidence.
If I love the victim is threat. The victim and his friend shared a day of murder was on the victim's table. Okay.
Miss Britt, can you confirm that this is indeed a ball from which you drank on the day of the victim's death?
Yes, it was that bottle. What was that about?
seemed to avert her eyes when she answered the judge's question.
Hold on for a second. I need to check something. Court record. Immediately. Oh! A new style, I suppose. I've never seen this thing myself, but okay. Let's just look on this.
The label is written in a foreign language that I don't recognize. Do you know what it says, Cosmo? I think it's French. This must be a very expensive wine. Yes, but what does it say? That's what I'm asking. Then go to France and ask. Let's just say that you don't know.
Oh god, I'm definitely missing something. It was the same dialogue. If I didn't go, it's okay.
Very well. Count! We can resume the cross-examination. And the inspector will kindly control his fervor.
It has to do with the ball. There's nothing else that makes any sense. It has to do with the damn ball. So, guess we'll just do this. Does she react?
Yes!
Okay, got it. Good.
What is this? The ball of water? Actually, there is one method of killing a man without living a chase that comes to mind.
Poisoning. Immediately as I did two professors involved in the case are medicine people. Poison can come straight in mind with that logic.
Obviously, I'm referring to poison.
Poison?
On the day of his death, we know that Dr. Wilson drank from this bottle of carbonated water. Could be that there was poison inside. Could be that the professor actually died after taking a sip from his glass.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere.
Or. And on that day, who was sitting at the same table as the professor and able to slip the poison into his drink? There's only one person who could have possibly done it. Giselle Brett, it was you!
Poison? Yeah.
Objection!
Yes, it is poisoning. It has to be.
This is outrageous. Is there just such a thing without a scrap of evidence? You little rookie imbecile. Have you ever considered the delicate situation our country finds itself in now? Have you forgotten that we only had just signed an accord of friendship with the British government? Have you even had the vaguest inkling that your rash accusations could jeopardize the entire treaty?
Objection!
We don't care.
This is not a political arena. This is a trial to determine one individual is guilty with respect to one's crime. fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We are here to determine the truth.
If I may, how does Nancy Forel describe?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It is you who should be silent. Oh, of course.
What is even happening? Oh, yeah, hold on. Huh. This is, oh my god. This is just, ah.
There, lady.
Where did that come from? She just snapped.
I'm afraid I may have spoken unfairly before.
Offer my most humble apologies. I'm sorry, my lady. To what are you referring?
I describe your police as inferior. But no matter how inferior they may be, still investigate this particular point thoroughly, I believe. That bottle, I mean, Inspector. And whether it contained poison or not.
Oh, interesting.
Of course. You did? Have you forgotten what my guiding principle is already? I strive for a flawless investigation every time. Don't believe it! Naturally, we tested the inside of the bottle and its contents. And what did you find, Inspector? Well, the tests for every toxin that's available in this country at the present time. We couldn't find no trace of poison of any description in the bottle of carbonated water, Your Excellency. What? Are you sure? The tests were meticulously carried out by the chief coroner himself. Oh, no!
And I was so close to goddamn poisoning. For fuck's sake.
I'm very grateful to you, Japanese. You successfully established my complete innocence in this horrid affair. Thank you. But of course, Nelly. The pressure was all ours.
I was so sure. This can't be right. Everything falls into place if he was poisoned. Thank you, Counsel. Further cross-examination has clarified everything. The prosecution have asserted shot just from this gun is the only conceivable cause of death. Furthermore, the accused, who by his own admission was holding the worst weapon, is the only possible culprit. I'm done for. The court wishes to apologize for this great inconvenience. This has caused me, Miss Brett.
Oh no. I'm just glad that the matter is resolved.
Before proceeding, must ask the counsel for the defense. Do you have any further new evidence to present at the court? To present the court at this point? Cosima?
We got nothing, huh?
I'm sorry, Inosuke. I have nothing more.
Well, if you excuse me now, I really must be leaving.
No, the only goddamn. Oh! Oh! What's going on? Oh! It's her.
Please wait. Isn't that
What's the meaning of this?
Forgive me for intruding on your own court proceedings, Your Excellency. Sasagami Konoba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense.
Sasagami Konoba? Okay. You should have pronounced it from what place. That's how you pronounce stuff. Oh, yeah, yes. Okay.
Mikotoba? My darkest hour. With nowhere left to go, she appeared like a bolt of lightning. And in her hand, carried a small package wrapped in a furoshiki cloth.
Again? Oh my god. Oh. I guess I'm making this a full episode one. Oh my god. This has to be the last part. I don't know where else to go now. I'm not gonna... Okay. I'm just ending it here. I don't know what else now. Like, I legit was here. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to this game. Why is it keep going on and on and on? What the heck? I never played those games in my life. Whatever. The time should be up anyway. I have to check on everyone because surprisingly I didn't get intruded at all. So I guess I'll call you later when I meet you again. See ya. I'll see you later. Goodbye. And I guess I will have to say see you guys good as well. Because I'm not sure what's going on with this game. Why does it keep getting longer and longer? What the heck? I'm not used to those games. Whatever. Let's just end it right here, right now. That was indeed an experience to have fun with. We will meet each other for the last time, probably, in this game. Or later on, like maybe a few days, maybe a few weeks, when the time is possible. Because I never played those games before. It's just getting longer and longer, like what the heck? Calm down, calm down. Everything will be fine. I'll have to check on baby. I have to check on baby, I have to check on Freddy, I have to check on Foxy. Basically, I have to check on everybody. And then I guess I'll just, after I'll complete some stuff here, maybe then I will be back here in this game. So yeah, I just have a lot of checkups to do. I also need to think what to do next after everything that happened. So yeah, I'll just come back here later. When the time comes, I will be here. I will be back for round 3 of this game. Well, that's been quite an enjoyable ride. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.